ومنهم من يقول ائذن لي ولا تفتني.
This one, look at this. The word إِذَلِّ. If we start with this one, ومنهم من يقول, then we start from this one. By the way, this is not good starting, but let's assume we'll do this. How to read this one? This case, we have two hamzas. The first one, we call it Hamzatul Wasl, right? And the second one is another hamza. So what is this rule? If we have two hamzas like this, the first one is Hamzatul Wasl and the second is another hamza, what should we do?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. Now, if we have two hamzas like this, then li or i'than. This is too heavy for the tongue to pronounce two hamzas in a row. I'than, like this. Both are in the same word. Both are in the beginning. So it's too heavy for the tongue. So how to fix this problem? Actually, in Arabic language, we have a method. And this method says, now in the beginning, what is the haraka of Hamzatul Wasl in this case? If we apply this word, we're going to read starting from this word, we need to apply Hamzatul Wasl, right? So this Hamza, the first Hamza, Alif Wasl or Hamzatul Wasl is applied. Which haraka? With which haraka?
It would be kasra.
Yeah, kasra. Perfect. Why kasra? Because the third one has a fatha. So this Hamza is applied with kasra, like this. E. Then now we have another Hamza, then, like this, step by step. In this case, we didn't solve anything. We still have two Hamzas and both are applied. So what should we do? We have something called Ibdal method, and this method is called Ibdal. It's not used too much, but it's important to know the method. What is this? Ibdal means like converting something, like, you convert Hamza to a mad letter. You convert the Hamza to a mad letter. What are the mad letters? Alif, Waw, or Ya. Okay? You convert the Hamza to the mad letter. This is the method of Ibdal. By the way, we use Ibdal too much, but maybe you don't think about it. Like, for example, the word Adam. The word Adam, it's written like this. Adam. Like this. So we have two Hamzas. This is the root of the word Adam. Okay? Then now we have two Hamzas and both are in the beginning. So this is a problem. What should we do? We convert the second Hamza into a mad letter. Why the second Hamza? Because the second Hamza makes the problem, right? The second Hamza makes the word harder. With only one Hamza, which is the first, it's easy. But the second one makes the word harder to pronounce, correct? So we only convert the second one. We said Ibdal is to convert the Hamza, and it has to be sakina in the sukun state, to a mad letter, alif, waw, or ya. Which mad letter we should be applying? It depends on the haraka before Hamza. If the haraka before Hamza, the letter before Hamza, let's say for example X letter. This X letter, if it's with fatha, so we choose alif, because alif goes to fatha, right? Alif mad has to be preceded by a fatha, like the word qala. So this is alif mad. Look at the haraka before is fatha. It cannot be kasra or dhamma. No way. Only one haraka. Same for waw mad. Has to be preceded by a dhamma, like yaqulu. Yaqulu. It cannot be something else. Only dhamma. Same for ya mad. Has to be preceded by a kasra, like qila, for example. Here qila. So qila, this ya has to be preceded by kasra. It cannot be fatha or fatha or sukoon or dhamma, only kasra. So what you should understand is this ya, which is ya mad, has to be preceded. Preceded means the letter before or the haraka before has a kasra. The letter before has a kasra. And waw mad, the letter before has a dhamma. And alif mad, the letter before has a fatha. Not any other option. So this Hamza has to be converted to a mad letter, or must be converted to a mad letter, alif, waw, or ya. Which mad letter? It depends on the haraka before. So if the haraka is a fatha, so we choose alif. If the haraka with this X is a kasra, so we choose ya. If the harak is a dhamma, so we choose waw. So let's check here. Here we have Hamza, then the second Hamza has to be converted to the mad letter. Which mad letter? It depends on the haraka before this haraka. This haraka is a fatha. So it has to be converted to alif mad. Cannot be ya or waw, correct? Because of the fatha. Then dam. So this is Adam. Now it's easy to pronounce. Look at this, Adam. Very easy. But in the beginning, it was too hard. Adam. By the way, this is the root. Okay, this is how to read the word in the language. But we don't use this. We use the easy way. Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Same for the word iman. We don't say iman. It's like this. Man. But we don't use this. We make ibdal. Why? Because we have two hamzas in the beginning of the word. So take it a rule. If we have two hamzas in the beginning of the word, which we convert the second one to a mad letter. Which mad letter? It depends on the haraka before. This one. So here we convert this to ya. Why? Because of the kasra with the first hamza. So it becomes e, then make it ya. Iman. Like this. So actually, it's not iman. It has to be iman, but for some reason it becomes the word iman. Get my point?
Yeah.
Same for example, u'tumina. U'tumina. Tumina. How to do it? U'tumina. Make it wow. U'tumina. Right? Get my point? Yeah. So let's get back to our word again. This one, we need to do ibdal. So which mad letter you tell me now? This hamza has to be converted to a mad letter. Which mad letter?
It will be a kasra.
No, mad letter. Mad letter. Alif, waw,
Oh,
or ya.
sorry, alif.
Kasra. Focus. It's kasra here.
Oh no, if
The
it's
haraka before
kasra,
has a
it's
kasra.
going to be yeah.
Yeah. So this alif wasl, then ya. Okay. Then. This is in case we start with it. Then becomes mad has to be extended 2 beats, as you know. You stretch this here 2 beats. So eitherly, either. Okay. This is in case we start with this one. But if we carry on, no, we don't do this. We only apply the second hamza. You understand? This is how to start with this. Let me show you in Quran. Yeah, look at this. If we carry on, if we make wasl, so Hamzatul Wasl in the beginning, it's applied, but in the middle, we cancel it. So no Hamza in the beginning. So we join this lam to the second Hamza and don't convert. So look at this version, it's very smart. Here, this Hamza is written and Ya is written as well. Because Quran doesn't know which case you're going to be using, the waqf case or wasl case. Because in wasl case, you apply the Hamza, يقول ذا. Okay? But in waqf case, now you apply the Ya and you cancel the Hamza. Eitherly. Get my point? You understand? So that's why it's written like this. Because when you make wasl, okay, when you carry on, don't apply Hamzatul Wasl and just apply this Hamza. But when you make waqf, apply this Ya and ignore the Hamza. So if you apply the Hamza, don't apply the Ya mad. And if you apply the Ya mad, don't apply the Hamza. And now you know why here it's Ya mad. Why not waw or why not alif? Sometimes it's opposite. Let me show you. For example, in Surah Al-Baqarah here. Where is Surah Al-Baqarah? The last. Yeah, look at this. This one. What is the haraka of this Hamzatul Wasl? It depends on the third letter. Third letter has a
Yeah.
dhamma. We
So
said if the
become
third letter, we check the third letter. If the third letter has a dhamma, so Hamzatul Wasl has to be with a dhamma. And cancel the second letter because the second letter has to be second, right? So check the third letter. The third letter was dhamma, make ألف وصل with ضمة. If the third letter has a fatha or kasra, so make ألف وصل with a kasra, right? So in this case, the third letter has a dhamma, so ألف وصل with dhamma. So U. In this case, if we start, we convert the second hamza. We use ibdal method. Ibdal. Converting. We convert waw to, hamza to a mad letter. Which mad letter? It depends on the haraka before. Haraka before is dhamma. So waw mad goes to dhamma, right? You understand?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Here we said it depends. Here, if it's with dhamma, so dhamma needs waw needs a dhamma before, right? Ya needs a kasra before. Alif needs a fatha before. So this one here, U, which mad letter should be added after this dhamma by logic? Huh? Alif, waw, or
It
ya?
would be wow.
Wow, because this dhamma. So utumin. Okay, utumina. And Quran doesn't know how you apply this when you stop or you continue. So Quran writes it in both cases. So he adds here hamza with sukun. Because when you make wasl, you just apply the second hamza and ignore this alif. And when you start with this, you have to apply this alif wasl because it's applied if it's in the start, and convert the second hamza to a mad letter, which is waw here in this case. You don't need to determine the rule because Quran does it. Quran here writes waw. But now we understand why waw, why not ya, and why not alif. And when should we add alif, when should we add ya, and why we add here waw. But if you're reading by heart, if you're reciting by heart, you had to know the rule, right?
Yeah.
So let's get back to our surah. How to start with this one? Do it in both cases. Let's make wasl first. Like do this one. Read this one.
Okay. ومنهم من يقول ائذن لي ولا تفتني.
Yes, perfect. So in wasl case, we cancel alif wasl and we join this to the hamza, only the hamza. And how about in waqf case? Like just this. It's not good to start with this, by the way. Okay, but just I'm telling the rule.